Each chakra is an energy source working from the inside of the body, affecting everything in that area and affecting the way we move and how we feel as well. Take a moment now to picture yourself riding a bicycle, a scooter, a wheelchair, or roller skates, traveling along on a smooth pathway. How does it feel? It feels good, right? Then all of a sudden, one of the wheels runs over a stone and you feel yourself go off that smooth course as you use the handles to adjust and recenter yourself to get everything moving along smoothly again. This is very much the way our chakras affect how we feel and the way our bodies move. And it is the reason we want our chakras to turn consistently in a smooth way. We want the energy they emit to cycle in such a way that it's equally distributed to everything that exists in the area where each chakra is, and to blend seamlessly with the parts of us that are being affected by the chakra next to it. To show you how chakras work, I'm going to use this pinwheel. See that? That is the way a chakra should turn. Now, of course, I'm not talking about the speed that the pinwheel was spinning, but instead the way it spun around steadily and with ease. You notice that I'm making it turn with the force of my breath, signifying that what we take in can affect the way our chakras move and make us feel, as well as affecting the manner in which we function. As a chakra turns, not only does it take things in from outside of ourselves, it also sends vibrations to the outer world from within where the chakra exists. This is why stating positive affirmations works like magic, and it's also the reason why the intake of negative things can be harmful to our well being, whether that's occurred visually, through sound, scent, air, the intake of food, or anything and everything else existing around us. We can also compare their expansion of energy to what occurs when a pebble or a stone is dropped into a body of calm water. We are able to see a circle come out from the exact place where the stone made contact with the water and watch this circle as it broadens in size across the water's surface until it's so large and far away from the center where the circle first began that it blends in with the entire body of water, becoming an entire part of the whole. You've probably heard the term unbalanced chakras, which typically refers to an imbalance between the seven main chakras. For instance, if someone's solar plexus, heart, and third eye chakras were turning smoothly, while the throat chakra was not, then there's an imbalance in the entire chakra system, or a potential imbalance, which must be adjusted immediately. And since chakras are bodies of energy that move by nature, they can certainly shift off center. A chakra that's gone off center to a different area in the body is another example of an unbalanced chakra, which may also be referred to as displaced. It doesn't go very far, but it can do that. The third description of an unbalanced chakra is when it moves faster on one side and slower on the other as it's turning, as though it's carrying something heavy on one side, so that it turns or spins at irregular speeds due to the heaviness that the shift places within the chakra. And that's when we know something doesn't feel quite right. I'm a little moody or something. Now that you understand what an unbalanced chakra can be, I'm going to show you how it looks when something interferes with it. I would like you to take a moment and think of a flying insect buzzing around your head, face, and body as it's perhaps trying to bite you or land on you. It distracts you from doing absolutely anything at all. So your body naturally takes over and uses its energy through use of your arms, ducking, and possibly even running away to finally move this distraction out of your way so that you can return to a normal state of being. You are naturally ridding yourself of this pest to prevent it from further entering your energetic space. Oh, here's another one I want to show you. This is how a chakra might look when experiencing the disturbing um, experience of interference. And that's what I was talking about with the pest. As you see, it's trying to proceed as normal but cannot do so due to the circumstances that are interrupting its flow. Now, imagine using an electric fan mostly every day in a space where dirt easily gets into it, and there's now a thick layer of dirt covering the fan blades, with some of the dirt in dusty clumps and strings of dirt and dust that have formed as they merge together. These dirty particles are sent through the air on a path that goes directly into your respiratory system, which would be harmful to your health and could contribute to an illness that results in needing professional care and proper treatment. The situation I've just described is comparable to a chakra that's been infiltrated with negative energy. And finally, here's one more description. Now, that is a stuck chakra. But what actually does get inside of our chakras that either affects the way they absorb and distribute energy or completely blocks them from functioning at all? The answer is found in first identifying what each chakra does for our benefit, then in noting the complications that accompany a particular blocked chakra. And this can be related to the body, mind, or emotions. So I'm going to now provide you with an idea of what I'm referring to with a general view on each chakra. There are many more details that I'm not including in this video, but can be found in the video for each specific chakra I'll be releasing throughout the month of January of this year, 2025. So before moving on to the tapestry, I want to point out that chakras are located in the centers of our bodies, and therefore the energy surrounds that area of the body on every side. That being said, let's move forward. The root chakra is where our stability comes from. Bladder problems and anxiety are two examples of this chakra experiencing a blockage. An open, properly performing root chakra allows you to feel grounded, and that color, the color for that one is red. The sacral chakra is where your creativity comes from. UTIs and addictive behaviors are two examples of this chakra experiencing a blockage. An open, properly performing sacral chakra allows you to have the ability to go with the flow in many circumstances. It's orange. The solar plexus is where your willpower comes from. Digestive complications and inability to make decisions are two examples of this chakra experiencing a blockage. An open, properly performing solar plexus chakra allows you to act with courage, and its color is yellow like the sun. The heart chakra is where your authenticity comes from. Poor circulation and feelings of unworthiness are two examples of this chakra experiencing a blockage. An open, properly performing heart chakra allows you to feel compassion for others and is either green or pink. The throat chakra is where your expression comes from. Shoulder pain and an inability to express yourself are two examples of this chakra experiencing a blockage. An open, properly performing throat chakra allows you to speak with clarity, and the color is blue. Third eye chakra is where your visualization comes from. Poor concentration and confusion are two examples of this chakra experiencing a blockage. An open, properly performing third eye chakra allows you to have trust in your own intuition, and the color is indigo. Finally, the last one is the crown chakra, where our connection with the divinity of our higher spiritual self communicates with us. Narrow mindedness and skepticism are two examples of this chakra experiencing a blockage. An open, properly performing crown chakra allows you to understand the spiritual aspects of your perceptions with clarity, and the color for that is typically white and gold. Now, just as an injury affects our ability to move the injured part of the body, it also affects parts of the body that didn't get injured. An injury causes sudden discomfort that replaces the previous level of comfort. And because of this, the person's mood is immediately affected, as well as the way one thinks. because there's a sudden need to consider how to go about doing every task that is ordinarily done without thinking about it at all. Well, all of this can result in becoming discouraged mentally and physically, overwhelmed, and tired much sooner than usual. An injured person's life is affected on every level because each aspect of their entire being is affected by such an injury. And to add to all of this is the body is working overtime in healing the injured area with all the resources it has access to. Compare this physical example to a situation where one of your chakras is adversely affected, spreading the effects to the other chakras like a chain reaction, which in turn affects the physical, mental, and emotional bodies as well. If you're interested in finding out how to cleanse and restore your chakras, I show you how to do that in the Seven Major Chakras meditation playlist. You'll learn how to use your breath along with visualization to cleanse and restore your chakras so they move the way they're supposed to. And when they're moving the way they're supposed to, we notice positive changes that show up to us in very obvious ways. Thank you so much for joining me and learning about how to identify issues with your chakras and walking on the path towards a stronger sense of personal well being so that you can enjoy your life that much more. See you next time.